We are nearing the end of summer and we are starting into fall, and it's about time for you to begin planning for that fall garden. So today, we're gonna show you how to build a raised garden. Hey guys, I'm Pat Hamilton with Hamilton Handmade, and I am here with my niece, Miss Frankie. Frankie, tell the audience how old you are.
I am 10 years old.
And tell us what kind of building experience you have.
I don't kind of have any building experience.
No building experience, so this will be your first project, right? Or your first big project, I guess.
Yeah.
So we're gonna build a planter box just like this, a raised garden bed for you today, step by step. Frankie and I are gonna do this together. I'm gonna help her out, and Frankie, I think you're gonna build this mostly by yourself. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
Awesome. So this is a great project to be able to do with your kids, a great project around the house, or if you're just starting out with planting, this is an easy project for you to do yourself as well. Real simple, all of the materials you could purchase from Lowe's. I'll be sure to have all of the materials listed down below within the comments. This should be a super easy build. I think you're gonna go home with a pretty nice planter bed today, don't you?
Yes.
Awesome. So as Frankie said, she doesn't have a lot of building experience, and we're about to whip up something pretty nice. You down to start building?
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and begin. I'm gonna start by cutting some of these pieces, and then me and Frankie will put it together. Put it together.
Yeah.
Does that sound all right?
Yeah.
Well, Frankie, let's get started.
Yeah.
For this project, you will need 4 cedar or pressure-treated fence pickets and 2 2x2x8 pieces of treated lumber. I will be making these cuts using my miter saw. However, you could also cut these pieces of lumber with a handsaw, or you could ask the good folks at Lowe's or Home Depot to make the cuts for you for a cheap price. We will need to cut the following out of 1 picket: 3 foot, 1 foot 6 inches, 1 foot 4.5 inches. I plan to repeat this on all 4 pickets, that way we have 4 pieces of each measurement. We will need to cut down one of the 2x2s into 4 2-foot pieces. Using the last 2x2, we will cut 2 pieces that are 2 foot 9 inches and 2 pieces that are 1 foot 1 inch.
Now that you have all of your pieces cut, we're gonna begin putting together this planter box. So I'm gonna have my lovely assistant right over here grab me that piece that says 3 foot right on it. Perfect, thank you, ma'am. So we're gonna grab some of these legs. Miss Frankie, if you'll grab that right there, that's perfect. So these are the 2 foot legs. And I'm gonna grab one over on this side. Frankie, if you'll grab that piece and let's put it on top, just like that. Does that make sense? Yes. We're gonna do it all the way to the top. And then Frankie, I'm gonna do this first one, and then I'm gonna let you do that one over on your side. Does that sound good? Mm-hmm. We're gonna drive that in right to the top. We're gonna put one right there and one there. We wanna be careful not to sink these screws too far in. This wood is pretty wet, which means that it's gonna be really soft. So you wanna make sure that you go in just as deep as you need. Place it about right there. Grab your drill. And then go just as far as you need. Try to go just a little bit into the wood. So we'll put one there, and then one right about there. All right, Miss Frankie, let me come over and check your piece over here. You want to make sure that those legs are squared up, which basically just means that flat side is on that leg. Perfect, keep on going. A little bit more. Whoop. And parents, you might want to hold on to that and help them out just a little bit and make sure that doesn't spin. Make sure that you have a good grip on that. Let's grab another screw in. Let's pop that baby in. There we go, that's good. We're gonna move this piece over to the side, and we're gonna grab our other one and start again. Now we're gonna add on these sides. These sides are gonna be those 1 foot 6-inch pieces that we cut. So Frankie, you see that one right there? Perfect, that one. And then where do you think that goes? Kind of, that's close. So we're gonna put this on the outside and we're gonna butt it up and square it up with that very end right there. So you wanna grab 2 screws for me out of the box? And Miss Frankie, I'm gonna hold this. And if you wanna screw a screw in right there, I'm gonna turn this a little bit so the camera can see it. She's gonna put in a screw right there and a screw there to attach into this leg. It's a little tricky doing it to the side.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yay.
All right, let's go ahead and put in one more screw. Parents, feel free to grab on the back of that drill and help them line it up. Right there, perfect. Okay,
Yay.
now let's do the other side. Frankie, you're already ahead of me. You're looking great. That's perfect. Okay, make sure that's squared up. Keep in mind about the warping boards as well to keep it square. There we go. Perfect. All right, we can kind of see our planter's box starting to come together just a little bit. Perfect. Let's go ahead and add on that other side.
Yeah.
Frankie, if you want to grab that side that we started with. Right, like that. Great. Let's go ahead and grab 2 other screws. We're going to do the same exact thing that we just did and connect it into those side pieces.
This looks cool.
You like it?
Yeah.
How you feel about it so far?
It looks cool.
You like it?
Yeah.
Do you know what you're going to plant in it?
I like sunflowers.
You like sunflowers?
Yeah.
Miss Frankie might be planting some sunflowers. All right, we're gonna make this just a little bit deeper. So these are our legs, and this is technically our top.
Yes.
So we're gonna add on some more boards to put it about right there. So that way when we flip it over, we have some depth, so if you wanna put your sunflowers, we have perfect room. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. 3-foot piece.
Right there.
You see it starting to come together now?
Yeah.
Does it look kind of like a planter's box?
Yeah.
Perfect. And then guys, I know it's hard to see from this view here. Hopefully we picked it up in the top camera, but she's gonna come in and put these 2 screws just how we did before. Flip it over.
That looks amazing.
You like it?
Yeah.
Perfect. All we gotta do is add in a bottom. And Frankie, we're getting close to being done. How you feel about it?
I think it looks really nice.
So, these pieces are gonna slide in right to this side right here. That way we can lay pieces right across. That sound all right?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, Miss Frankie. So, parents, this is where you're definitely gonna have to help. We're gonna hold this bottom down here. We're gonna line it up. Perfect. And Frankie, you're gonna go onto the top, actually. Yep. What you think?
I think it looks pretty good. So, like, what are these?
What are those pieces right there? Hey, that's our next part. So these pieces, the pieces that we cut that have the dog ears on it, those are what's going to be the floor of this. So this is where basically your sunflowers will go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll show you from the side view real quick. Did I cut these wrong too? Frankie, I cut these wrong too. How did you let me cut these wrong too?
I wasn't here when you cut them.
Folks, we're having some technical difficulties today. I'm gonna recut these pieces. All right, folks, if you've seen my channel before, you know I always like to show the mistakes as well. Obviously, that's two pretty big mistakes that I made with measuring. So I want to thank you, Frankie, for your professionalism and your patience as I recut those pieces.
You're welcome.
Mistakes always happen. It just depends on how you go about fixing those. If you have enough lumber, go ahead and cut it and redo it. If not, you can always alter your design a little bit to make it work. This front piece right here, these slide in. Now this is going to be a tight fit. That is by design so that it holds in well. These will slide all the way down and hold in the bottom portion of our planter. Go ahead and slide those pieces in. Like I said, it's going to be a tight squeeze, so parents, you might have to help with this. Although Frankie's killing it right now. I should have had her cut the pieces as well. They probably would have been right. Okay, once you put all of these pieces in, you do want to just give it a quick eyeball and try to get them roughly evenly spaced. So, what you think? Might need to come a little bit. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be perfect. Dirt's all going to be filled in this anyway, so you're not really going to be able to notice.
So are these going to be like open?
They are actually going to be open. So all planters need some sort of drainage so that water doesn't just build up in there. Because ultimately those plants will die if they have too much water, right? They'll die if they don't have enough, and they'll also die if they have too much. So you do want gaps within this, but we will go back, once we attach this in, we'll go back with some, have you ever seen fabric that you put like in a garden or in a flower bed?
Is it black?
Yeah, it's black. That black fabric you put in to keep the weeds out. You know what I'm talking about? So once I send this home with you, with your parents, y'all can lay in that fabric. Once you staple that fabric in, then you put the dirt right on top of it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that fabric will hold in the dirt. It will sag probably in these places, but that'll give you the drainage you need to make sure that your sunflowers grow and look beautiful.
Yeah.
We're gonna grab some more screws and we're gonna screw these into those sides.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Where will we put the screws?
Okay, so these screws are actually gonna go, we're gonna do two in these that's gonna go into that piece that we put there on both sides. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. Looking good, looking good. All right, let's go ahead with the next.
This looks amazing.
You like it?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's put a screw in right there. All right, now per our deal, I will get the next side and give your hands a break. Does that sound okay? But you gotta get me the screws out and hand them to me.
I will.
You will? Okay. I'm gonna flip it around just to make it a little bit easier. Screw, please. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Wow, you're a pro.
Thank you. All right. Frankie, look at that. What do you think?
That looks amazing.
You like it?
Yeah.
All right, well, the build's pretty much done. Frankie, I think I have some of that fabric that I was talking about out in my shed. Do you want us to go ahead and do that as well? This was pretty quick. We have some extra time. You want to? Mm-hmm. Perfect. I'm gonna run out and grab that fabric. Okay folks, we have our landscaping fabric and we're gonna go ahead and add this into the bottom. You wanna cut straight across, Frankie? Now let's push it all the way down in.
Are these staples to staple under?
They are. I actually have this stapler right here. And parents, this is something that you're gonna wanna do, but we could definitely use the help of kids as well, as long as we wear some safety glasses. You okay with wearing safety glasses?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna kind of lay that out. And once again, what did we say before, Frankie? It doesn't have to be perfect because...
It's dirt. It's going in here.
Because there's gonna be dirt, absolutely. So our main goal is just to kind of cover it so that the dirt doesn't fall out. It's just to hold that dirt in. You got it tucked in over there, Frankie?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You think this looks good?
I think that's perfect. I think that'll work just great. I kind of like that it's a little mismatched. Add some character, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So parents, go ahead and grab your stapler and staple just a few staples right to that inside.
That's so cool.
You could even staple some to the side there. Just make sure that you are basically making a big pocket for the dirt to hold it. All right, guys, I think we are completely done with this raised garden bed. I'm pretty happy with it. What do you think, Frankie?
I think it looks really nice. I think my sunflowers will be really happy in
You think your sunflowers will be happy in it?
it. Yeah.
You think you might grow anything else in it, or are you just gonna stick with sunflowers?
Maybe sunflowers and some other flowers. Kind of.
Some other flowers? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. This will be fantastic for all of your fall gardening needs. You could even save it and use it for spring. You could plant a ton of flowers in it. I might build me an extra one and grow, I don't know, next year maybe I might grow some cucumbers or something in it. How does that sound, Frankie?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Well, Frankie, you've been a ton of help, and this has been a blast. Folks, Frankie is actually also an aspiring YouTuber. If your kids are into Roblox, did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
If your kids are into Roblox, go check out Frankie's channel. Frankie, tell them what your channel is.
My channel is Simply Sunny.
Tell them about it.
We do Roblox videos once a week. We do Royal High and Roblox, Dot Me and Voxford. And yeah, I do those kind of things.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, Frankie, it's been a blast. Pleasure doing business with you.
You too.
Give me a hug. If you like this project, go ahead and let me know what you think down in the comments. I'd love for you to like this video, share this video, and be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any Hamilton Handmade projects. Once again, my name is Pat Hamilton. This is Miss Frankie, and this was Hamilton Handmade. What are you most excited about with this project? Spending time with your Uncle Patrick.
Oh yeah! Well, my favorite part about this video is gonna be me advertising my channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Her favorite part of the video is her advertising her channel.